Hey, what is up guys? This is Sleet, and in this incredible fun run video, I am showcasing Artemis's crit cast on the Asphodel. As you saw from the boon lineup in the intro, I got extremely fortunate, landing pretty much every boon I could possibly want for this build. And what are those boons again? Let me first quickly walk through the build. The 4 gods you want on your roster are, of course, Artemis, then Aphrodite, Athena, and Poseidon. From Artemis, you're gonna grab her True Shot cast boon at the beginning of your run using her keepsake. Then grab Exit Wounds, which is a killer combination with the Asphodel. And finally chase after her legendary fully loaded boon to up your max bloodstones. Remember that you can also increase your bloodstones from chaos boons and the item shop. From Aphrodite, you're going to want to grab her attack or special boon so that you can reliably apply weak. And that's because you're chasing after her duo boon, Rend, which greatly increases your bonus crit damage. From Athena, you'll probably want to grab her Divine Dash because, of course you do, but also because it is one of the prerequisites for the Athena-Aphrodite duo boon Parting Shot, which allows your cast to render bonus backstab damage. To that end, you should also grab Blinding Flash and other backstab damage enhancers, such as from Chaos, the item shop, or a particular keepsake. Finally, from Poseidon, you just want to chase after one thing, really, and that is his duo boon, Mirage Shot. The secondary projectiles don't lodge for the purpose of exit wounds, but they can still hit very hard and critically strike. P.S. Hermes also drops some incredible boons for cast builds like this, and I lucked out by getting Flurry Shot, as you'll see later. It would also have been nice to get his legendary Greater Recall boon, but you know, you can't have it all.
Damn you.
As I mentioned earlier, what I really want from Hermes is his Flurry cast and his legendary boon, but just a note here is that you do need to grab one of his cast enhancing boons as a prerequisite to be even offered the legendary boon. So that's why, since you're only offered 2 Hermes boons generally in a run, I ended up trying to roll for it here. Didn't get it the first time, but you know, again, can't get everything.
Take it.
And here you'll see my little victory dance. Woo! And I didn't mention this earlier, but I find that palms are particularly important for cast builds because cast damage scales so well with palms. And you see that even with just level 4 on my crit cast, I'm gonna make quick work of learning here, as well as his brethren that pop up. And as I'm watching myself here, I should note that when I do my fun run videos, I don't pay too much concern for avoiding damage. I'd rather get bruised a bit in order to do more damage more quickly. But for my viewers out there that are just getting started with cast builds, I will say it is quite easy to get distracted by the big damage numbers and forget about playing defense. So if you find yourself struggling to survive, just remind yourself to give yourself sufficient space and timing against your enemies, since it takes more time than you think to fire off 3-4 cast shards, unless you get Flurry cast from Hermes, of course. Also, don't forget that the Asphodel is still a sword, and you should play it like one, such as taking advantage of the dash strike mechanic. If you haven't seen it already, check out my advanced sword techniques guide for some helpful tips, link in the top right corner. Hyper Sprint wouldn't have been bad here, or greater reflex, but I really wanted Flurry cast, and boom, got it. Watch this. Oh yeah.
I'm grateful.
Hunter's Mark would have been really good here, but I'm grabbing Support Fire as it is one of the prerequisites to getting Artemis's legendary fully loaded boon, so yeah.
She'll get over it. You're dead.
As I mentioned before, I'm grabbing Blinding Flash here for the extra backstab bonus, so that when I do get Parting Shot, I can take advantage of that extra damage.
Soul-sucking butterflies. Farewell for now, sinister ball of butterfly.
I was hoping to get that Parting Shot duo boon here, but unfortunately not. But just a reminder again that mini boss rooms are the best times to get those rarer boons because of the greater chances. So use your rerolls there. So thinking about how Artemis's cast differs from the other casts available, like Flood Shot or Phalanx Shot, Artemis's cast does not have AoE, which is a bummer, but it does have really high single target damage, and as you can just see, it also ignores shields. So those guys that have shields can't block Artemis's cast, which is awesome. And as you'll see in a moment, the same applies for Theseus, since he has a shield. Artemis's cast will go right through, and you'll have much less trouble defeating him in battle. Another thing I like about Artemis's cast as compared to Flood Shot and Phalanx Shot, for example, is that all of them home to a certain degree, but Artemis's cast homes a lot better, it's more accurate, and it fires a lot faster as well. It travels a lot faster, rather. So it's pretty good for these little fire wheels or flame wheels. Alright, Parting Shot. So finally got that, so I'll be looking to shoot my cast into their backside a little bit more.
Meg.
Get you for this! Goddess Demeter, I beg of you, assist me! Could you?
Finally. Something for the mirror. I'll take the service exit, thanks.
At this point, I'm pretty confident with my damage output and how many DDs I got, so I'm just going to grab Hades' Keepsake to do the plus 100% damage bonus. And as you'll see in a little bit, it does make a huge difference in terms of my damage output. So here you'll kind of see that Artemis's cast has some trouble in these smaller corridors where her cast has very little room to seek the targets. So you be mindful of that. You gotta get close into your foe and lodge them from a close distance until you get to the big room where you have plenty of room to send out your cast from a distance.
Wrong chamber. Poisoned again.
You shall become unseen.
Over there. Fast this time. Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, fully loaded, got it. So I am very happy at this point. And even though I got the fountain and the sack, I'm just going to go into a third room here to just play with it a little bit before I go off to see Dad.
I'm empty. Not now. Not now. Can't. Can't do that. I'm just getting started. I'm empty. I'm out.
Okay, got my god gauge full. Just want to collect all my casts here before I...
Your foes
There
shall
we
have
go.
to watch their
And
backs.
holy smokes, look at the damage.
Lady Athena. Something else. The sheep boy? Huh? Why not? Good enough to eat. The power of the gods.
Joyfully, the hound of hell.
Thanks, boy.
I expect.
Meg!
Forgive me, Lord.
Darkness.
Thank you for that. Good.
I'm afraid not.
Ah, got me.
Let's see you deal with this. Boy, you speak none of this to anyone. You're quite strong.
There.
And there you go, the ultimate crit cast build with pretty much all the boons you could possibly want. Hope you guys enjoyed that video and see you guys in the next one.